Today's lesson 13, Bugs in the Dark. And today's prayer is, thank you, Jesus, that you have created creatures that shine and thrive in the darkness the way that you ask us to shine your light. As we learn about your incredible creativity, may you remind us to carry your joy and hope even into the darkest and hardest of places. Have you ever gone outside in the evening to see dots of light that seem suspended in the air, almost as if the stars came down to meet your lawn? Maybe you turned on an exterior light and watched moths crowd around it in the dark. Most of the time when we think about bugs, we think of those that are active during the day. But there are some incredible, fascinating creatures in the world of creepy crawlies who operate at night. They are specially equipped to do so. Today's lesson is all about the little critters who operate in the dark. Some of the creatures we will study today glow at night, but they are not the only organisms on Earth to do so. Bioluminescence is the glow that is released from an organism by natural means. You have probably used something that was glow in the dark before, whether it was a special paint or a glow stick. However, these things only glow when they have a catalyst or external source, such as needing to absorb light or a chemical reaction that fades. Just as God is the only one who can create something out of nothing, only creatures who are bioluminescent can continuously create their own glow. Some bacteria and sea-dwelling microorganisms produce this light along with their invertebrate friends, such as squid, some fish, fungi, and insects like the firefly. Bioluminescence is generated when luciferin and luciferase, two special chemicals, react. Another component needed to be present for the special reaction to occur, and this is different from different organisms. Did you know many scientists study bioluminescent creatures so we can learn more about how they produce light? Could you imagine if we could produce light with no electricity at all? If people could recreate bioluminescence, how do you think it could be used? Moths. You probably won't be surprised to hear that moths are closely related to butterflies. There are about 160,000 species of moths around the world. The large majority of them are nocturnal. They can be found all over the world in almost every habitat except for the polar regions. Like butterflies, most moths feed on the nectar of flowers, although the larvae of some like to snack on plant fibers, including the cotton that is in your favorite sweater and the flour in your pantry. An infestation of clothes moths or pantry moths can be a real problem in your home. One major difference between moths and butterflies, other than the time of day that they are active, is the way they hold their wings when they aren't flying. While butterflies hold their wings straight up, moths have different wing positions. They might rest their wings in what looks like a tent for their bodies to hide under, wrap them around themselves like they are giving themselves a hug, or hold them out at their sides. Another way to distinguish between the two is to look at their antennae. Butterflies have characteristic club shapes at the tip of their antennae. Moths have antennae that are feathered or thread-like. Moths come in a variety of colors. This is not surprising considering how many species there are in the world. In many cooler climates, moths are associated with dull brown and gray colors. However, all over the world, moths can have a wide variety of colors, from green to orange to red, and the patterns that they display are beautiful. Some species are colored so they blend in with their resting place. Some moths, however, use their coloring to play tricks on a potential predator. The hornet moth is a moth that looks just like a yellow and black hornet. If a predator comes near an eye hawk moth, The moth can flip open its wings to show off what appears to be a big, bold eyes on its wings to scare predators away. A moth's camouflage coloring are truly remarkable. Have you ever noticed a group of moths and bugs crowded around a light outside your home? Have you had a parent insist that you close the door quickly when you come outside on cool autumn nights so moths don't sneak in? Most people know that moths and other bugs out at night are attracted to light. Have you ever thought about why they are attracted to light? These are nocturnal creatures designed by our Creator to function in the dark. Why then are they so prone to flit around light bulbs where they can be seen by other predators? Moths use a navigational system that is referred to as transverse orientation. Just as humans have learned to navigate using the stars, moths navigate using the moon as their reference point. When there's an artificial bright light, it creates light pollution, confusing the creature and drawing it towards the light in a powerful attraction that cannot be fought. Glowworms. If you use the internet to search the term glowworm, you might get a wide variety of information, and some of it is very conflicting. Some people claim that the term glowworm refers to just one creature, while others claim it is a term for many different bugs. The broadest definition includes any insect that crawls and is bioluminescent. Some glowworms are full-grown beetles, while it is the larvae stage of other beetles that are called glowworms. Some gnats have larvae that are called glowworms as well. A common type of beetle that is referred to as a glowworm is also called a railroad worm. The adult male and females of these worms look very different from each other. While the male looks like a regular beetle and does not glow, the female looks just like the larvae form of the creature, only bigger. Female railroad worms have bioluminescent organs that are found on either side of each body segment. The unique pattern of bioluminescent lights makes the female look like a passenger rail car with windows lit up along the sides. This is how they get their name. The creature is also equipped with a red headlight that adds to its train-like features and appearance. Australia and New Zealand are home to glowworms that are maggots of gnats. These tricky bugs use their glow to attract insects so they can snack on them. Glowworms of this variety are found in the shaded areas close to a source of water or in an area with high humidity. They make silk fibers and coats them with a sticky substance to catch insects that are attracted to their light. These creatures often congregate together, and their groupings of dangling blue lights look almost like the icicle lights you can buy to decorate your home at Christmas time. Just like blue Christmas lights draw your eye toward them when they are flashing, insects are attracted to the glowworm's light and get stuck in the sticky mucus on the silk. Once trapped, the insect becomes the main course for the glowworms. Fireflies. Fireflies are characterized by their ability to produce light from their abdomen. They are also called lightning bugs. There are about 2,000 species of these interesting beetles. Many species are nocturnal. They provide a delightful show of blinking lights in the dark. In the daylight, fireflies are sometimes identified by the orange or yellow markings on their predominantly black bodies, but nighttime is when they really shine. In most species, both male and females have light-producing organs, but in others, only one produces the characteristic glow. Some species of fireflies use their bioluminescence in a unique way to ensure their survival. The male firefly flashes his signal, and the female responds to it. The male then makes his way through the sea of fireflies to find the female of his choice to mate. Some scientists believe that the slight color differences between the glow of different fireflies may help some species identify male and female. Other scientists think the flashes of light might serve as a warning to predators that they don't taste real good. Adult fireflies sometimes eat each other fireflies Others may dine on nectar and pollen, and some do not seem to eat much at all. Some female fireflies that lack wings are called glowworms. Larvae have been known to live up to 2 years before becoming adults. Adult fireflies often are only alive long enough to mate and lay eggs before they die. The length is about 0.2 to 1 inch. Frogs are predators of fireflies. Some frogs even light up themselves because they have eaten so many. Well, that's cool. Fireflies lay their eggs close to a food source. The larvae eat snails and slugs in a manner similar to spiders. They inject them with fluid and suck up the partly digested critter. Some larvae are luminescent before they hatch. Fireflies love warm weather and high humidity. They love to live in tropical regions and are active there year-round. In temperate regions, they are active in the summer, making chasing fireflies a common summer activity among children in these areas. Fireflies have a defense mechanism called reflex bleeding. They shed blood when they are attacked, and the blood tastes bitter, dissuading many animals from dining on them. The blood can even be poisonous to other animals. There are many other creepy crawlies that are active at night, from spiders to slugs and bedbugs to cockroaches. Certain species of centipedes are active at night, while some millipedes are bioluminescent like fireflies and glowworms. There is a whole world of critters that work the night shift, and it is fascinating to learn more about them. What nocturnal bugs live near you? This concludes Lesson 13.